Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Johnson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now, Billy Richter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Rodney Finch.
So striding in, Rodney Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Richter aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted into center field. McKenna is there, 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now batting, Felipe Rodriguez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
From the belt, the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Lamont Finley, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Rick Rock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder, Rick
Favorable
Rock.
call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit down the line at first. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Zero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, they'll breeze through 7 strong.
So striding forward now, Derek McKenna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Nick Best.
Stepping up now, Nick Best. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Serrano has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edgar Armas.
Right fielder, Edgar Armas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in, Robbie Hunt. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now the 0-1. Here's a strike. Johnson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Armas on at first, nobody out. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Yank on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a high pop-up. Pace calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Stepping in, Roger Serrano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. Gets him out in front on a good changeup. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, one man out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now in the box, Howard Ferguson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
2 out with a man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Reed set to lead off the home half of the second.
A.J. Reed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Reed, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Hit to first. Rodriguez comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Armas is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Mariano Garcia.
Standing in, Mariano Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Kenny McClendon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
McClendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Reed is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Billy Richter, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Slider up that he gets a call on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Davis over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Christopher Hayes, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting eighth, catcher, Mariano Aviles.
Now to the plate, Mariano Aviles. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Steve Baroa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Three and 0 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rick Rock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Baroa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rodney Finch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, no balls and a strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Case is right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Ready for another chance. Felipe Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Edgar Armas waits on deck. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Striding in once again, Edgar Armas. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Striding into the box, Roger Serrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek McKenna. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short. Finch is there, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Nick Best.
Stepping in, Nick Best. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Best base runner at first with one out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Howard Ferguson.
Left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Casilla has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny McClendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Casilla is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Chad Taylor. No balls and one strike. He popped out in his first trip. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Richter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Aviles goes to get it, but no chance to recover. Richter is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rodney Finch. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. McKenna has it in his tracks. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. J.D. Davis the next at bat. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Mariano Casilla. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. to first. Rodriguez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Hayes.
Digging in now, Christopher Hayes. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
The catcher, number 35, Mariano Aviles.
In now, Mariano Aviles. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Hayes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Into the box now, Steve Baroa. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McClendon is there, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Hooks lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Felipe Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Felipe Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Edgar Armas. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. One out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Edgar Armas sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Striding in, Robbie Hunt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Three and two now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Roger Serrano. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hunt is off of first with 2 away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Derek McKenna.
Leading off for the Hook, center fielder, Derek McKenna.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Nick Best.
Now at the plate, Nick Best. He's set. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Ferguson is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
First baseman, number 23, A.J. Reed.
Into the box now, A.J. Reed. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Mariano Casilla. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him at third. So runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Pace.
At the plate, Christopher Pace. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Keenan McDaniel takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Keenan McDaniel.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 is the count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 35, Mariano Aviles.
Ready for another shot now. Mariano Aviles. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Howard Ferguson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Casilla comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Digging in, Kenny McClendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider. Here's a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Baroa. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Steve Baroa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 33, Rick Rock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rick Rock. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Derek McKenna. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Billy Richter. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. Case ranging up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jeff Hernandez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 47, Jeff Hernandez.
In now, Rodney Finch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Settling in now, Felipe Rodriguez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
From the stretch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. A pause and the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Robbie Hunt will be next. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Hunt. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Nick Best. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Ready to take his hacks again, A.J. Reed, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's wide, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Alberto Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alberto Rodriguez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Roger Serrano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
No strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long. Into the box, Howard Ferguson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Rock is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, McClendon.
Stepping up to the plate, Kenny McClendon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Corpus Christi used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sam Johnson is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For the Missions, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.